Hi Cancer, welcome to Distilled Tarot. My name's Shannon. I'll be guiding you through this reading. This is going to be for the full moon on October 31st and taking us through the next new moon on November 14th. Please keep in mind these are general readings and they will not resonate for everyone, but if they do, thank you so much in advance for all your support with the likes, shares, and subscribes. I appreciate it a lot. I am open for some personal readings. I just opened up some slots for November, so if you're interested, you can contact me. The information is in the description box below. I'd love to hear from you. We'll be doing a general reading today, taking a look at your current situation and your near future, some advice, and then the most likely outcome based on your current situation. After that, we'll pull some oracle cards to close out the reading. All right, let's dig in. What is Cancer going through? We have the Four of Needles in reverse. So we're using today Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas tarot deck, A, because it's perfect for the season, and B, because I just freaking love this art. Four of Swords in reverse is you've recently gained some deep clarity about a situation. Something that you really had to pause and think over and mull over, maybe for a while. What challenge is Cancer facing? Page of Potions in reverse. Not being open to love. Not wanting to start over emotionally. Your current focus is the Empress in reverse. You're working on yourself. You're recognizing some areas that you would like to make changes in order to better express your potential. You feel the greatness within you. You feel the potential and how awesome you know you are on the inside. And you want to learn a new skill or take a class or change something about your appearance. There's something that you're working for, self-improvement. To somehow better express your potential. In the recent past, we have the Chariot. Forward movement, alignment. Alignment with your best possible path. So you've found your path. You're on your path. I feel like this Four of Swords energy didn't necessitate you pausing. This happened along the way, like you were in motion. You were steadily moving on with your life, making a lot of progress. In the energy of the environment, we have the Ace of Candles in reverse. This is the Ace of Wands. So this is hidden potential. This is the spark that you know has been deep within you. It's like that spark has been hidden in the past, but not now. It's been like hidden from you, I mean. It's been like I'm getting this weird sense like it's been like pulsing at you. It's been like, hey, pay attention to me. Remember, this is your spark. This is what lights you up inside. It's like, it feels like something from a long time ago that you used to really enjoy or you used to be really proud of about yourself. Kind of you're remembering it. And that's really influencing how you go about things. It's like the undeniable urge to express that your spark. In your near future, we have the Three of Wands. This is along your path as you're moving forward. There are other parties involved. There are other players on your world stage. The Three of Candles talks about points along the way during which other people need to contribute to your journey. It's like going to a restaurant, ordering a meal, and then the Three of Wands moment is when they bring your meal and it arrives so that you can enjoy it. That's what this feels like to me. There's something energetically that you've put out an order for, and the universe has been back in the kitchen, preparing it, assembling all the ingredients, making it just so, making it the perfect dish for you. And you're just at that stage of sitting at the table, making small talk, eating your appetizer or whatever. And then the main dish is behind the scenes being prepared for you by the universe. In the near future, it's going to arrive. Your advice. All right, my crown chakra is going crazy right now. It's like really lit up. Your advice is the Page of Presents in reverse. Don't always automatically put yourself in the position of being the junior. Don't assume that you are less knowledgeable about things than the other people in the situation. This is saying you may not have as much to learn as you think you do. What is the surprise coming Cancer's way? There's something that's going to come in and take you by surprise. I haven't looked at it yet. Something's going to surprise you. You don't see it coming. We have the King of Cups, King of Potions in reverse. Someone in your life could be someone from a past relationship, could be a current relationship. But I suspect it's a past relationship because this is coming in as a surprise to you. Someone who had been very tight-lipped about how they feel is going to suddenly pour their heart out to you. I'm sorry I never told you how I felt. Here's an entire essay about how I feel about you, how I felt about you. And you're going to be like, where is this coming from? I was not expecting to hear this from you. Next, we'll take a look at your hopes and fears. What is Cancer hoping / fearing in this situation? The Ten of Pentacles in reverse, Ten of Presents. Ten of Pentacles is about an idyllic home life. It being in the reverse could either mean that you don't see that in the cards for you, pun intended. So regardless of how much hope you have for a happy home life, you just fear that it's not for you, that it's not your destiny. Or this could be that you just don't, like you're holding yourself apart from some sort of success because you're afraid of it. Like, what would I do if I had it? How would my life change if suddenly I had everything I wanted? Would I mess it up? Would I be able to handle it? Would it actually turn out to be a negative? There's a lot going on there. Let's take a look at your eventual outcome. What is the outcome of the situation for Cancer? How does this all turn out? There's going to be divine intervention here. Another surprise. Something coming in and quickly and swiftly changing everything. Now that you know it's coming, it's not going to come as a surprise, right? But this shocking, sudden shift in things is going to cause a shift. It's going to cause you to turn away from some certain things that are already in your life. That element is also going to come as a surprise. It's going to remove things from your life to make way for what needs to be there. Clarifying your situation of this Four of Swords in reverse is the Page of Cups in reverse. You've been contemplating the blockage. You've been contemplating the not being open-hearted. You've been contemplating also relationship prospects who are not serious. People who are just not capable of the depth of emotion that you're looking for. Clarifying the blockage is you wanting to have faith and trust and take the leap. So you want to, but what you're being met with is either people who are not wanting to take the leap, so they're not open-hearted, or they're just like they could be sharing their cup, but their cup is like full of gravy and olives, or I don't know, some weird like concoction that only makes sense to them. So they're like, here, I'll share with you. And you're like, that's thanks, but no thanks. That's not really doing it for me. Nothing against anyone who might have a penchant for gravy with olives. I don't know where I was trying to come up with like two food items that wouldn't make any sense together. All right, guys. The Empress in reverse. In your focus, you are taking time for yourself and investing in yourself in the ways you know you've neglected yourself in the past. You're zeroing in on ways that you know would bring out the best in you that you just have been ignoring for whatever reason. In your recent past, yeah, you found your passion. In the recent past, you found your spark. You remembered that spark within you that's not shutting up, that's saying, remember me, remember who you are, remember what you want, remember what you are capable of. You remembered. It woke you up, and it lit the fire that propelled you on the path that you're on now. Let's take a look at the energy of the environment, this Ace of Candles, Ace of Wands in reverse. I feel like it's saying there's more to it, like you haven't uncovered the whole Ace of Candles yet. Like that's only the tip of the iceberg. Clarifying that is the Five of Cups. So yeah, you're still a little bit focused on what's not working and not as focused as you could be on what is working, what you have going for you. Clarifying the Three of Wands, we have the King of Swords. So, remember the analogy I gave you of the restaurant? You've ordered your meal and it's about to be served. I think the meal represents a wise, powerful person. Could be them coming to you with advice. So you've solicited this advice, or maybe you put it out to the universe like, I'm not sure what I should do in this regard, and this person's going to come in. The universe has taken your order and is now filling it. It's setting down the plate at the table with this person coming in like as a mentor or advisor. Could be a teacher. This also could represent a potential relationship partner, someone who is wise, someone who makes prudent decisions. But I do feel like it's a person. Could be an Aquarius. Somehow the universe is going to fulfill your order through another person. Clarifying your advice. The Page of Pentacles in reverse, the Hermit in reverse. This is saying, don't seclude yourself. Don't hold yourself apart from sharing your opinion, sharing your views, because you don't think that you're the most knowledgeable one in the room. Like join the group and put aside the things that were keeping you from joining the group, like thinking that they wouldn't take your opinion seriously or something to that effect. There's something else. It's reminding you that you've already learned the lesson. Like you've done your time. You've been alone long enough. You've learned what you needed to learn from that. And that phase is over. Okay, next we're going to look at the King of Cups in reverse, this surprise energy. Someone's going to spill their heart for you because they think you're awesome. They think you're beautiful. They find you irresistible. take a look at this Ten of Pentacles. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here in the hopes and fears? This is a callback to the overall situation. It's what you've been reflecting on. Your idea of a happy home life. It's like you realize this spark is within you, and that gave you a hint as to what the finish line looks like. Because if you're just drifting, then it's like, all right, I could go here, I could go there, I'll go wherever the tide takes me. But when you remember that spark, it's like, I need to go there. I know where I need to be now, like metaphorically speaking. So you've done your reflection on this, and it's very much tied to a new sense of direction, a new sense of motivation, passion, inspiration. Inspiration is what's feeling the strongest here. You've been inspired. Clarifying the eventual outcome with the Tower, we have the Moon. It's saying, this is an unknown. It's going to be a spiritual shift. It's going to take you by surprise, and it's going to cause some major life changes for you. But it's going to be an internal thing. It's not going to be like getting fired from your job. It's not going to be something external. This is going to be a sudden, internal, deep subconscious shift. It could even just be so simple as like a remark that you hear or something that you read that changes everything for you. And it brings up these like emotions that had been long buried. This feels like a culmination of that spark that has come alive. It's like, that's not all, there's more. There's a lot more, and it's going to shock you, and it's going to change everything. But it's going to be challenging, but it's going to be way worth it. Okay, now we're going to pull you some oracle cards. This is the Affirmators deck. I'm going to get you an affirmation. This says, welcome to Joyville, no judgment. I release myself from any and all judgments. I find my inner critic, call it into my office, and tell it to take a vacation. As it leaves the room, I let out a sigh and begin to enjoy the joy. That's what stopped me. I let out a sigh and begin to enjoy the joy of simply being. Who hired that guy anyway? That inner critic. Next up, we're going to pull you a card from the Power of Surrender Oracle deck. This is what you can release in order to better work with the energies available to you. We have Surrender Stubbornness. If you're tensing up or taking a rigid stance about something, gently observe yourself and become more yielding. This will help you communicate more lovingly with others and with yourself. So if you're finding yourself taking a stubborn stance, then reconsider. Next up, we're going to pull you a card from the Fear Nothing Oracle deck. Music has what you need. Doesn't it always? Set a soundtrack for your life. Last but not least, we're going to get you a Making Magic card. Geez, I thought it wanted to come out, but it did not. I was only kidding. What Making Magic card can we have? Thank you. To support our Cancers. We have healing. True healing of the mind, body, and soul. My dear Cancer. True healing of the mind, body, and soul. Amen to that. Alright guys, this has been your reading. I hope it helped. Please consider giving it a like, share, subscribe if it did. I appreciate all your support. Thanks so much. I will see you again coming up toward the next new moon, which is happening on November 14th. Until then, be safe and have a happy Halloween. Bye.